The kettenkrad. So last I left off, I've been doing a little body work on here, doing a little red putty, and basically I'm just putting a little bit down, sanding a little bit down, and finally I want to build it up. But I think what I want to do is I'm probably going to take some old sprue here and melt it down with some liquid cement. I think what I'm going to do is just do the old plastic putty trick, and because sanding the red putty, I think it's just maybe take too long. I figured the old putty plastic sprue trick will smooth it down. Plus, it'll give it a tighter bond, and then I'll be able to just sand it just like it was part of the kit. So I may do that, and I'll probably do that in a couple of days. While things dry, though, I've been putting on some tools, and I will put some more outside stuff on there. And then after I get everything sanded, I'm going to do probably a little primer on it, and then I'm going to go back in with some tulip, and I got to fix the little gap here, and there's a couple gaps on the side which I've tried to put glue and the clamps down, but I think after I get it secured to just enough, I'm going to go ahead and just do some tulip just around the edges, just to get everything squared off. But anyway, that's where I stand on that. So hopefully we'll get some itching to get some paint on it, and get the seat covers and everything, so we can start doing the fun stuff. Track duty. I basically got one side of the track done. Basically just doing a link every couple of days, and then hopefully once I get the rest of these on, I'll try to complete one side, and then I'll start the other side. It'll probably be next week, but we'll get the links on, then get the little pads on, and we'll just continue on. That's about the only time-consuming part. My game plan is to get the track on, and then I got to clean up some of the track, and basically I want to glue the track onto the wheels itself. That way, if anything happens to fall off, or that way I'll know what I need to glue. Because basically I tacked these all on. They really don't fit too well. They should, but they don't. And I didn't want to put too much glue on because I need them to curve so I can get them around the wheels. But anyway, that's the boring story on the track. The bird of prey. Took some German uniform green, and basically just did some lighter panels, if you can actually see it, here and there, just kind of random. On the front here, did it on the wings. And now I'm basically down to washes, some pigments, and I'll probably take some airbrush, do some post shading just to dirty up a few little areas, make some blaster marks and everything, just to make it look combat ready. But anyway, that hopefully I'll get to do some pigments on it and some washes, because I think it'll make it pop. The female tank, I haven't done nothing. I got to put decals on, which I'll probably do this weekend when I have a little more time, and then I can start weathering it. The TV8, I pretty much got it primered, and as you can see, it hid the you can see where I put the tulip on. It basically hid it. That's just an easy trick to do. It basically blends in everything. One thing I want to do is, of course, I got to put I want to get the track painted, so I start doing not putting mud, but it's basically dirt and everything, because basically I want to do it like on the female tank, and I kind of wanted to do like two birds with one stone, just since I got everything out, just make an assembly line out of it. But anyway, I did get the turret on. Does spin, and it's basically just a hole drilled in there with a cut down toothpick. So that was an easy fix. I didn't really have any tube or brass that was small enough, and the toothpick worked out just right. It ain't wobbly, and you can turn it however you like. And if it ever breaks, you can always cut you down, put another toothpick in, and good to go. So hopefully I'll have a little more done on that. I got to finish sanding inside. Just basically I sanded down, shot some primer on it, sanded it one more time, shot another deal of primer on it, and then I got to just fine tune it, and we'll be good to go. Up next, we're going to start the, this is the 1974 Jim Vandiver car. Basically, his race car is brown and yellow. And I took the die-cast car and I wiped it down. I really don't sand anything. I think it's more work than it is. So I got everything masked off, and I got everything primer. And this kit is heavy because it's all metal. I did have the sides here. I had some paper towel in there, but I did get a little overspray, which I ain't a killer. I'm going to repaint the little guard there and everything, so that won't be a problem. Anyway, everything's masked off. We're ready to go. I got to do a little bit of sanding on the side. That was me being stupid and grabbing it. If you can actually see a little right there, probably not. But I'm gonna do. I got to do a little quick sanding. Do a little more. One more deal of primer, which I did the sandable primer, which I'm getting more and more liking the filler primer. I think it's bites more and it's more of a smoother finish. But anyway, masked everything off. There's a couple places that I masked that I don't know if it's actually right. On the back here, it's got like a chrome bumper. I went ahead and masked it off. I don't know if it's actually on there, but I will. I'll jump that bridge once I start painting it. I got to figure out. I'm probably going to paint it all yellow first, and then paint the brown because I can pretty much match the brown. It's the yellow I'm going to have to get. I'm going to be really close, but I don't know exactly. I basically got to match the decal sheet there so that the everything will fit on it. Or actually, everything will look good on it with the appropriate yellows. So I'll probably shoot lacquer yellow on it, and then probably a acrylic brown for the bottom. So that's my game plan. But anyway, got that far done on it, so hopefully we'll get a little more done in a couple days. The Warhammer figure, I didn't get the. It's more of a weekend painting where I can just actually sit down. I'm gonna do some washes next, so I'll be doing that up next. But I started the other two minis, and I don't know their names exactly. I'll have to go look them up, and I'll tell you all in the next one and show you a picture of what they look like assembled. He basically gets a sword, and that's his arm, so I actually got that glued on. He gets basically a double axe here, double hand, two hand with it holding his axe, and the sheath here will go on with the sword guy. But I put him on the little clips here that you get with the Tamiya base. I'm probably what I'm going to end up doing, and I think they're a little wobbly, is I'm going to probably glue them on their base, and just so I can have something to hold on to and work on so they won't teeter and fall or break. They won't break, but the once I get the weapons on, they might. So I'm probably going to put them on the base, and then once I get everything painted, then I'll repaint and put the little groundwork on the base. But anyway, that's where I am on that. See how he's a little wobbly. I used to have a thing that you could hold figures, and you basically drilled a hole, and it had different slots in there, and that went away many years ago. But I kind of just been lazy and cheating using the alligator clips and all that. But anyway, basically doing a little, I had to go clean these up with a little soap and water just to make sure that they didn't have any mold release. And then I let them dry for a day, and then once I get their parts on, then I'm going to shoot it with primer and let that dry, and then we can start getting their base coats on, and I'll show everyone what the who they are. But anyway, that's what I've got going on today. Doing a little mini duty, starting the Jim Vandiver car. Hopefully I get the decal to start weathering the female tank. TV8's getting in primer duty and getting ready to shoot some paint on it. We are still painting the bird of prey, and we are on track duty on the kettenkrad. So stay tuned for the next exciting episode.